quick break?
Absolutely. I'm always ready for a break.
That's awesome, because I'd really love to tell people about Ducket Mill Campground in North Georgia.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Welcome back to our epic field trip. Today we wanted to share with you our stay at Ducket Mill Campground, which is an Army Corps of Engineer campground located in North Georgia on the banks of Lake Lanier.
Yes, now don't get confused just because it says Army Corps of Engineer. You don't have to be in the armed forces. You know, we aren't retired armed forces, so anybody can go and camp at Army Corps of Engineers.
Absolutely. It's kind of in that category of national park, state park. You're not going to have a lot of resort amenities like pools and hot tubs and clubhouses with bingo going on and you know, that kind of stuff. But it was fantastic. It was one of our favorite campgrounds so far.
Yes.
In the 10 months that we've been doing it.
We've already been there twice.
Yes.
That tells you something right there.
Yeah. So we had to be in the North Georgia, Carolinas area for most of the months of April and May. And one of our sons lives in North Georgia. Mm-hmm. And so we took the opportunity to try out an Army Corps of Engineer park in, I guess it was late April or early May. We had not yet, that was our first stay at an Army Corps of Engineer, and we'd heard so many good things about it. So we chose Ducket Mill, and we were so pleased. Oh my gosh.
Yes, that was spot number 80, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
We got there. We didn't move anything. We put the chairs out and we never left.
Right. So we were, we had already arranged with our son who lives nearby that we would provide dinner. Come on out, see us, have dinner with us. We'll make something or we'll pick something up. And that was the plan. But when we got there, we said, oh no, we're not leaving. I'm not even going inside the coach to make dinner. So I called our son and said, can you bring us dinner? Because we just got our chairs out, set up our site, our patio area, and you know, we could not bring ourselves to move. But you know what? Let's show them why.
Yes.
Yeah, here's why. Right, so wasn't that gorgeous? Oh
see?
My gosh.
Now you understand.
I couldn't stand it. So well, unfortunately we were only there for a few days. It did rain on us a little bit, but we kind of parked ourselves under the awning and still enjoyed the view. And we had to leave for a week or two, but then business brought us back to the Gainesville area. So we said, yeah, absolutely, we will stay at Ducket Mill Campground again. Unfortunately, we did not get to stay at that same site because it was reserved. And, but it's still, honestly, every site. The reason we wanted to make this video is because every site at Ducket Mill Campground is wonderful.
It really is.
Yes.
And it is big rig friendly. Honestly, I didn't have any problem getting into 80. It was a back-end spot, and most of them have turnarounds as far as circles to get in the proper situation to back up.
Yeah.
80 was easy. 89 was a little tighter, but you know, I got in no problem, out no problem. And yeah, and the sites are level, they're concrete, and I tell you,
they're super clean.
Super clean.
Absolutely well maintained. All the site groundskeeping is it's spot on. There was nothing to complain about there.
And it's water and electric only.
Yes, water and electric, no sewer hookups because they're right on the lake.
Right on the lake. So but there is a dump station that has 2 separate spots for dumping, and it goes pretty quick, but we left on a Sunday and it was a long line. It was raining. Took me about a half hour to wait in line. Yeah. But it went pretty quick, and then we left again on Friday the 2nd. There was only one person ahead of me, and the only reason for that is that it rained a couple times and the one side was flooded. You couldn't use it. So if it was open, it would have been no problem at all. But it was easy in and out, no problem at all. Big rig friendly park, and it has a beach. Yeah, don't forget about the beach. Don't have a pool, but it has a beach.
Yeah, there is a beach that they've built and established. They keep the sand built up right there on the shores of the lake, and it's a protected swimming area. So they had like the floats out. And it's on the north end of the lake, and in this swimming area is in a protected cove. Yeah. So that seemed pretty nice. We saw lots of people out there enjoying the swimming area.
Water looked clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and bathhouses. There's bathhouses in all around.
Yeah. Each of the loop roads have a bathhouse, and then there's one centrally located as well. And the bathhouses were absolutely clean. In the fixtures definitely had some age and had some wear on the fixtures, and you know, they weren't fancy or anything, but they were clean and adequate. So if you wanted to use them because there's no sewer hookup and you wanted to save on your tank capacity, I think it would be fine.
No showers, right?
Yeah, there were showers.
There were showers.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I didn't go in.
There were showers, and there's even one washer, one dryer that you can use if you get in a pinch and need to do a little bit of laundry. But it would just be one load at a time. So, yeah. Yeah,
and the park. I don't remember ever seeing a park ranger.
No, I didn't.
But the park hosts were there. Were very, very nice.
Yeah, it is a gated campground. Yes. So you can only get into the campground, and they're very serious about it. You can only get into the campground if you have a reservation, if you're staying there, and then if you have guests to the campground, then they have to stop. Everybody has to stop at the gate entrance, check in with the park hosts, and the gate closes and locks at 10:30 at night, every night. So that really results in it being very quiet. There's no drive-throughs. No. And so it's super quiet, not a lot of traffic. The only traffic is people that are staying there.
Yep. It's very, very quiet. All you hear is the boats going back and forth.
Yes. So it is a large lake. If you haven't heard of Lake Lanier, it is huge. And there are a ton of other campgrounds and entertainment options around the lake. Matter of fact, there's a new Margaritaville complex about 30 or 40 minutes from this campground. And it has a ton of entertainment there, a water park and all that. So even though there's not resort amenities right there on the campground, there is still a ton to do in that area. I could definitely recommend it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We will go back.
Yeah. And so, like Scott said, on the weekends, all the boaters are out there on the lake, and so you will hear quite a lot of motorized boat traffic on the weekends. But during the week, we were there, and it was really very, very quiet.
Yep.
Now, the sites, like we said, every site is really fantastic, really wonderful, and I would stay at any of the sites at any point in time. But that said, there are a couple dozen sites maybe that are spectacular with unobstructed views like number 80 that we had the first time.
Yes.
So we actually drove around and did a survey, and we've captured every single site that we would recommend as having a really great view. And I've itemized those site numbers in our blog post about this campground.
Yeah. I tell you, it's worth looking at those because they are amazing.
And if you think you're going to be in that area, get one of those sites reserved because they definitely book up.
They do. And what was the average cost? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was depending on if you've got a pass, because you can use in America the Beautiful, you can get reservations on recreation.gov.
Okay.
And you can use your national park passes for whatever discount you may be qualified for. So it varies from, I think, anywhere from $20 to $34 a night, depending on the site, and depending on what discount you may have. But hey, seriously, we paid $34 a night, I think, for site number 80, and that was $1 million views.
It was.
Honestly. So alongside the dump area, the children's playground is right there next to the dump. But it really isn't much of a children's playground. It's not very big.
Nope.
There's some basketball courts and a little bit of playground equipment. But honestly, it's not that much. And it is right next to the dump area. So that's not the best feature of the park.
Yeah, the kids, they all want to be at the beach.
Yeah, they probably want to be at the beach.
Yeah, trust me.
The other thing is...
So if you own your own boat, there is a boat ramp that you can use that you don't have to go in the park. So, and it has enough for 3 launches at the same time.
Yeah, 3 side by side.
Yeah, it's very big, and the parking lot is huge. So you don't have to worry about, maybe it fills up on holiday weekends, I don't know, but there was never enough boats in there while we were there. Both times it didn't fill up. It's huge.
Yeah.
The best part is you don't have to come into the park to get to it, and it's got 3 different launching areas, so it probably goes pretty fast if you own your own boat.
Yeah,
That's
and
a good option.
There's a nice, like, they had a little dock area, so you could launch the boat and everybody else could walk out on the dock and get in the boat very safely.
Yep.
Yep.
Easily. Yeah.
Yep. And of course there was a bathhouse there, well, bathrooms there as well for your convenience.
Yep.
Now, if you don't have your own boat, you can still enjoy some fishing because they had 2 really great, awesome, long fishing jetties that jut out into the lake. Long pathway, so you can fish off of those. You can take your chair and some picnic stuff and just go and relax and enjoy wonderful scenes of the lake.
And there were benches along the way too.
Absolutely, yep.
So if you don't have a chair, you just want to carry your fishing bucket out there and your pole.
Yeah.
Throw a line in, sit on the bench.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it looked very, it was wooded too. Had some shade, didn't it?
Yes, yes, the fishing jetties. The whole campground has a lot of great shade, which is, we really love that. And the fishing jetties had trees almost all the way down. So you'd have, you know, in the mornings and afternoons, you'd have some nice good shade while you're fishing.
Yeah, but, and you don't have, it's enough where you don't have to worry about actually casting and getting your lures caught. You know, it's not that bad.
Oh, it's not that many trees.
No, it's not that many
Gotcha.
trees.
Yeah.
I don't want you to worry about that.
Good point.
Yeah.
So all in all, we absolutely love this campground. We're definitely going to be going back. Yeah,
yes,
two thumbs
up,
all the fingers up. Yes, we're definitely going to be going back though, and we're looking forward to that because, you know, our son lives in the area. One of our sons does, and his wife. So we'll be coming back to that campground on a regular basis, I would say, whenever we're in that area to visit.
We will, because I really love it because it's easy to get in and out of, and big rig friendly, and the sites are level. Everything that I like, it does. Except for the sewer hookups. They don't have that.
Yeah, but not a big deal.
Dumping was no problem.
Right.
So,
yep.
You know, I'm in.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to more Army Corps of Engineer parks.
Yes.
Based on that one, I'm gonna be looking out for more of those for sure.
Absolutely, I'm in. Let's do it.
So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Click the like button, and if you got any comments, put them below, and we will answer. I promise you.
And please subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes.
All right. Until next time.
Go find
your adventure.